When I've reflected on the fellowship so far, the most notable realization I've come to is the somewhat jarring transition between the class and our work this summer. During the spring, in order to learn the basics of social entrepreneurship, we took more of a theoretical approach, and while there were numerous real-world examples, our conversations and analyses centered around pretty major success stories that made global impact. It really took until we received the first transcript for our mental health and trauma interview for me to realize how far we had come and how much my view of social enterprise had developed. Everything was so much more complex and even a little bit messy. We spent hours developing our interview guide, getting revisions and guidance from a number of people, yet at that point we still had no clue what it would yield. Jasmine and I have talked a lot about it, how impactful it was for us to read what the women had to say in the interviews. Many of them spoke freely about the incredible trauma and hardship that they have faced. While it was truly heartbreaking to read, it was also kind of daunting, knowing that now we had the responsibility of taking that information we gathered and hopefully producing something positive. Times like these were huge moments of humility for me. I don't know much about trauma, and I know even less about treating it. And I know I wasn't expected to come into the project with any of the answers, but I still have the responsibility to play my part. Luckily, I'm surrounded by knowledgeable and capable people who make me feel a lot less helpless. I've never been one to shy away from help, but this experience has cemented in my mind the fact that there are times that you will get absolutely nowhere without the expertise, the knowledge, and even just the encouragement from others. As we continue through the fellowship and are getting close to starting our deliverables, I'm constantly reminding myself of our purpose. As Jean-Baptiste has reminded us a few times, the final product could be well made and highly polished, but if it's not practical or relevant to the problem we're addressing, it won't be useful. Keeping this in mind has helped me stay focused on the goal of the fellowship and social enterprise as a whole.